Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. I hope you're having a magical day. We have a new Dominaria United deck for standard best of one. This may be the best of one. It's mono black mid-rango? I don't know what to call this. It's a mid-range deck that is very, very fast. We have so many new mono black cards that are incredibly good, in addition to all of the old broken mono black cards. So this deck absolutely busted. Literally the only other person or deck that could beat us in the ladder was another mono black deck, right? We are slaying the ranked ladder today. You're going to enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll take a look at the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this within the gameplay footage, wrap up with our final thoughts, and of course our pack opening. So let's get into the deck list. All right, here we are. Mono black mid-rango, 2.7 average mana value, right? So it's not too heavy, but it's not very light either. 11 creatures, 25 non-creatures. New cards in the build that are absolutely bustidoed. Liliana of the Veil, 4 copies of this in the build, 3 mana, 3 loyalty, +1. Each player discards a card, -2. Each player sacrifices a creature, -6. Separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles, and you may sacrifice all of the permanents in a pile of their choice. That's incredible, right? That includes their lands, right? So basically taking half of everything. Who doesn't love it? We have the Apocalypse here for 4 mana as a 4/5 with Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever your opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life, which is, you know, just about the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So these 2 black cards within the build, you know, set it off like no other. We do also have Cut Down for 1 at instant speed. Destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. So really nice early game removal for us. And then, you know, it's all the things we know and love. Before we get to some of the removal though, let's talk about the draw, because all of the draw triggers the Apocalypse, which is quite nice. So the Fellstinger, a 3/2 with Death Touch and Exploit. So when it enters the battlefield, we can sacrifice another creature for the Exploit trigger. If we do choose to exploit, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life, right? So whether we're refilling our hand with this or dealing damage to our opponent, both are beautiful options, right? And again, the Apocalypse, we will be gaining life, so it mitigates any life loss through the Stinger that we would receive. And if we do it to our opponent, that is 6 damage. Holy Toledos, right? And then, you know, they're going to be drawing on their upkeep as well. That takes it to 8. So a lot of damage represented here. We also have the Meat Hook. Now, this isn't any draw, but I do want to talk about it because it's chip damage. Whenever a creature we control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature they control dies, we will gain 1 life, right? So, you know, if they're removing any of our creatures, and the exploit itself is a death of one of our creatures, so there's additional damage there if you have the Meat Hook out, which is quite nice. The Tenacious Underdog can draw as well if it's blitzed by paying 2 life. That life loss is mitigated, of course, through the Apocalypse, which is ridiculous. The Underdog is our discard target for Liliana because we can play it through Blitz from the grave, right? We have the Bank Buster to sustain any of those discards, right? Paying 2, tapping it, drawing a card, removing a counter, 3 counters. When we have no counters, create a artifact, a 1/1 that can crew with power 2 or higher, so it can crew the 3, which is the Bank Buster, which is really nice. The Underdog can crew the Bank Buster, the Fellstinger can crew the Bank Buster, the Apocalypse can crew the Bank Buster, so the usage here is very, very high. A 4/4 body is good to block, it's good to attack, and it's a draw engine, so we absolutely love it. And again, that draw with the Apocalypse, how could you say no, right? And then, you know, more value through Sorin. This is not a draw, it's a reveal and put into your hand, which is a unique distinction, much like damage dealt and life loss. 4 mana, 4 loyalty, +1, look at the top card of your library, reveal it, lose life equal to its mana value. If you put it into your hand. If not, it can stay on the top of the library. -2, create a 2/3 vampire with lifelink that's flying. -7, deal 13 damage to any target, you gain 13 life. That's going to close out the game. And if it doesn't, there's Invoke Despair for 5 mana. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. They lose 2 life if they can't, and we draw a card. Then repeat the process for Enchantment and Planeswalker. You know, what an absolutely ridiculous card. So potentially 6 damage here within the Invoke. We're drawing cards as well, potentially helping us through the Apocalypse. Cut Down, we talked about. March, X damage, creature or Planeswalker, we gain X life. We can discard into exile cards from our hand to reduce the casting cost by 2. Infernal Grasp, destroy creature at instant speed. We'll lose 2 life. Again, we don't care about that. We have so much life gain in the deck. It does not even matter, dude. And then we have the Abandoned Mire. You know, it can bring something back from the grave, like a Liliana, like a Sorin, like the Apocalypse if you need. If not, it's just a land. That is the deck, and we are killing it within the ranked ladder today. Mono Black is going to be a force that you know, just tremble when they play Swamp, because, you know, there are so many good cards here, and, you know, this is day one stuff, so it's not going to get better, right? Buckle up, get ready, make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. It really does help support the content that I create for all of you. After the gameplay footage, remember, we're going to open up this pack and talk about the deck as a whole. How did it perform, and how can we improve it? I don't know if we can, dude. All right, let's play some Magic. 3 land and a lot of removal. Fine and dandy, probably until we run into a control deck. Early season, everybody's like, I'm playing aggro. I'm playing aggro. So, maybe it's good now. That Meat Hook certainly is. A little tasty treat. Are we the tasty treats in this situation? I'm a swing in. Under Doogie coming over. Sting, sting, sting it up. Back to Doogie. I will draw cards myself. Thanks for the land. Appreciate that. Well, Darren Epicure with the Smelter. Definitely not bad, dude. All right, we got a 3-1 here as well. Big Doogie. Yeah. I have no problem blocking this. Oh, yeah. Still here. Still a good card. Some might call this the best card of Dominaria United. Oh, stop it. We're curving out nicely. We've got a draw, so I like it. Okay, taking a draw themselves. No life gains, it's mana values. Freaking 0, dude. Liliana to plus town. Throw a grasp. Might regret that. They throw a land. Ew. Haste? Maybe. I'm going to hold off. I mean, we wouldn't get the draw from it. It would just sit there, right? So, in case there's any haste, let's use the grasp. No problem. Lily can just minus on it. Absolutely. And now if we don't use the removal, we have to draw. Kiki Jiki. Dominaria's second best card. I don't know, what's better, Kiki Jiki or Meat Hook? They're both incredible. Very good. Liliana's cool too, right? We take the draw. Take the draw. Plus from Lily. Across the land. Ooh, they've got a meat hook there. Interesting. Any haste? Maybe. I'm going to play it safe. Not like we need to draw. Maybe next turn we underdog, hold up the grasp. That'll be fine. Or continue with the Bankbuster. Both are good. Sorin is pretty cool. Yeah. Take their life gain out. Stop it. Another Lily minus. So good. Look at that value. Like, how many creatures has she killed? You know what I mean? And then we kill Sorin. Beautiful. Draw a card as well. Deal 1 damage through the hook. Holding up a draw and an Infernal Grasp. Bankbuster will make a token here. Feeling pretty good. Definitely doesn't feel bad. Like, we'll take a draw. Nice. We can crew and start attacking for 4 now. Let's force a discard. Again, tossing the land. Hitting for 4. Actually, probably hitting for 8 this turn with another draw. Yikes. We didn't even play Shieldred. Going first with a lot of land, but look what we're building into. As far as I'm concerned, this is 3, 4, 5. No, you go. No, you go. Could be a counterspell. Protect the negotiators. Gets kicked for 3. They'd get a token. We wouldn't be able to get this out with a 4-drop, right? So, make disappear. Still gets it. Okay. I mean, similar function, right? Sorin draws. Apocalypse doesn't. So let's sacrifice the Apocalypse to the secondary counter / removal spell. You love to see it. Well, when there's 1, there's probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 11 or 12 of them. That's not great. All right, so we get 2 life loss dealt to our opponent. I don't really want to call it damage because it is different. The loss of life is not the same as damage dealt. All right, we gain life. The Wandering Emperor. Really funny, right? I'm not tapping the Apocalypse. It can literally just sit there. I'm not attacking into your Emperor. Like, straight frig off Randy about it. I will slam one with this Vampire, though, next turn. I'm just not brave enough. I am just not brave enough. I know it's there. 2 untapped, like, 4 mana untapped. 2 of them being white sources. It's just not going to happen. That's bait. Okay, we get a Deluge instead, which doesn't, it's one or the other. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. I don't like that. Two cards in the hand. So this is look at and put in. It's not the same as a draw. Kind of like the life loss and damage dealt is different, right? Words, bro. They mean things. If you can read, that is. I can't. TikTok goes the control deck. Just solidifying that stereotype. Control player equals ZZZ match. Rope up. They have not played a land yet. They're going to kill our beloved Planeswalker. This takes them down from 4 available mana open, allowing us to attack. And at least, yes, they can still exile it, but at least we get that damage dealt now. We can also deal an additional 6 damage to them here. I probably should have saved this till next turn. We get 2 damage and then 4/6 damage. We had 1 more land. 2 damage dealt here. Oh. Okay, they kill it. Nothing good enough to draw. We have to pay 2 to draw, right? So we can literally save it in March, whatever they play, if they are doing that. Emperor out. Let's hit the Emperor for 1. Which sucks, means they have counter magic. There's definitely a hold there. Should be fine, though. This should be lethal. We can pay 2 if it's a make disappear. Pew, 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 pew. Gotcha. Nice, dude. Going first. Only 2 land, but, you know. How many times do you break in this game? 3rd land off the top. Let's go to dinner. Hello. The game. Green. Rule. Beast Caller. Lily. Minus. Hit for 3. Thank you. Hopefully there's no haste. There could be. Yavimaya gets kicked. Kept my mouth shut. Would have killed it anyways, even if we were blocking, right? So, poor girl. gonna stinger the doogie. Take my draw. Hi. You're cute. What up, girl? How dare you? I mean, we do just have Death Touch. Whatever. Nice pickup. Let's take it out. I wish we had a fourth land, but whatever. Hit for 3 to 11 and turn. Shivion Devastator. It's a race. We've got a walk-off. No, we don't. Lily, why are you so good? I mean, that's the power of haste, right? Good damage. Down to 8. Another? You're such a dirty dog, dude. They might hit Lily. I don't know. Yeah. Which is cool, right? It's like not dealing any damage to us. Yup. I know, I'm a bad boy. For 7. We do get the draw as well. Nice. They need to defend the Stinger. They can't. Good game. Red Destruction. We have 3 land. Turn 2 draw, which we probably won't play till later. We'll start with the underdog. And then maybe a march. Mm-hmm. Me too. Don't you? We have a meat hook, please. Oh, doesn't feel good, but that's the play. At least we grab some life, right? For 2. 4th land, Buster out. Pass turn. Double Despair might help. Could be enough. Oh, no. That's good. Guess we toss the Mire. Let's see what we draw first. I'm gonna just toss the Swamp then. This is good for us. Well, I mean, yeah, it's good for us. Yeah. 3 Invoke Despairs. I've always had this happen to me. I've never actually gone to do this to someone else. Oh, wow. Graveyard Trespasser's great. They take our Doogie. That's so disrespectful. That was number 2. Thanks for the draw. No land, though. Kind of a bummer. Good game. We are slaying it with this black deck. Oh my lord. Nice. Going first. Basically just praying to get a 3rd land. And more so 4th and 5th. Worth risking. So far, not so much though. Last chance to draw land. Let's toss an Apocalypse. Thank you so much. Lily won out with the sacrifice. So this is nice because A, it's removal, and B, you get to keep the Planeswalker in play. That's residual value. She gets blasted. 4th land off the top. Oh my god. Hopefully, they cannot kill that. Oh, they do immediately. Good on you. Good on you, bro. I'm going to sting myself for the draw. It's very important for me to get the land. Thank you. It would have been there anyways, but whatever. Whatever, bro. We can now, if we get a 3rd land, oh, I guess 6th land it would be. Uh-oh. Okay, we're in Invoke territory then. We are in Invoke territory. Double creature is kind of good, saves them a bit, but whatever. Ooh, triple creature. Maybe we just get a meat hook. So we do get 1 draw. Land, nice. $16 life, going down to 11. We're not out of the woods yet. Not quite. Another beetle. Okay, I guess we tossed Lily. Getting hit for 5. We need a meat hook. I just can't get rid of you. All right. Not bad. Saves us a little bit, right? If we can just grind them out, it's going to be hard. Oh, especially like that. And then 7. Hindsight, 2020, we could have saved it. Lily will plus. This might be a mistake. They have the chance to discard and draw 2. They toss 1. Thorin. Oh, that's good. It's not too shabby. They take a draw as well. Interesting. The land. Play the land. Forces the discard here. Let's play our Sorin first. I think we minus. Play our last card. Decline the exploit. Force them to discard their last card. Kiki is out. We can Lily minus. They should have made a vampire here. Ah, that works too. Dang it. Sorin plus, looking for removal. Of course it is. Lily minus, just the goblin token. And we're in kind of rough shape here. Yeah. Then they can't make a vampire token. All they can do is draw. And then because all they can do is draw, unless they get a creature here, Kiki can only hit for 2. So cross your fingers, kids. Uh-oh. Not great, not the worst. Not great, not the worst. Definitely not great. Definitely not too good, Doogie. Are not in a great spot. No, they can attack, or we have... Well, no, they can, because the Wanderer. Okay. Interesting. They're down to 4. That could be our saving grace. Did I miss lethal by hitting Sorin just now? I didn't even realize their health points. Make a creature. Force them to make a play. This enacts the Emperor. Nothing is tapped. So there's no life gain. We like that. And they're going to copy it. That's fine. Now they have to sacrifice 1. We gain life. We take our hit for 2. And we meat hook for 2 to win, keeping a vampire in play with our 2 planeswalkers. Sick curve if we draw lands. Bankbuster can help. No removal along the way, though. Come on. Really? That is a 3rd land. We don't mind it. Interesting. They're looking for their 3rd land as well. No Treasure Maid, like Deadly Dispute used to do. This is a good card. The Death Touch will get in its way quite successfully. We could crew to defend. Kind of, sort of. Nice. They're going to minus on us. We crew in response. Sack the Scorpion. 4/4s in the way of the Trespasser. Where's my land? I just need a land, please. Wow. It's not great. I mean, we get to try to draw it again next turn at least. Hit for another 3, 4 with the Scorpion. And they switch to Knight. We get the land. We play the creature. They probably just remove it, right? They have 5 cards in hand. At which point we take 5 more damage. But we could crew with the Bankbuster to stop the attack. They'd need double removal then. That part of this is nice. Of course, it takes a mono black deck to take down a mono black deck. LOL. Oh, this is during our turn. Dang, dude. So now we cannot crew to block, still taking quite a bit of damage here. Ouch, down to 11. Oof, we need that 5th land badly. Organically off the top, too. Nice. That's going to help get things started. All right, they just sack it. Not bad. 6 damage is also not bad. Sorin and the March can help us sustain our own life total. I see what this is. Uh-oh. We might just die. We could always retch our own creature. Wouldn't be good, but I guess. And then they still have 5. You don't know me. I'm sure that was a good move. They're going to kill Sorin here. I guess we should have waited. But then we... yeah, not great. It is what it is. They're blowing me a kiss. I think you're cute too. We need this other March to hit something before getting invoked. So I think that probably means playing Liliana. Remember that time we killed our own creature instead of their underdog? At least we gained the life that we immediately lost. We should have held it up and just hit our Planeswalker with it. Interesting. Woof. We take that on the spot. You take that right now. Forced to discard. We toss our land. End turn. We want to march. Just quit saying good game, dude. How many times do you say it? Like typically you say good game at the end of the match. What a goofball. I mean, I think they do kill us anyways, right? But Still, bad manners. Bad manners. They just won't stop, eh? Now you see that the losers say good game if you weren't getting berated first. Takes a mono black deck to beat a mono black deck. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. Good match. Holy Toledo's mono black mid-rango. I can't call this an aggro deck. You know, there's only like the Tenacious Underdog is like our only 2-drop, and then we have a 3-drop. There's just not enough creatures to really call it an aggro deck. But at the same time, it's not necessarily a burn deck. Maybe we call it a drain deck. That could be mono black drain. Potentially, that's most fitting. But it's fast, right? Like we are winning games pretty quickly, and it has the sustainability to go into the mid game and long game as well, which is really cool. So I love the deck. Let me know in the comments if you would change it, what you liked, what you disliked about it. And of course, let's wrap up with our pack opening. Alrighty then. Still looking for our meat hook. One set booster coming right at you. Let's see if I can get into this like an adult this time. Yes, we do it. We do it. Now that is a measurement of success in an adult's life, whether or not they can get in directly to their Magic the Gathering pack. We have the beautiful alt card. I literally collect these alt cards. They're better than any other card. Not really, but they're cool. The full art forest is a keeper as well. And then we just have, of course, some limited garbage. Stolen Vitality, the Rush, the Bramble, Carriage, yada yada yada. Faithful Mending might be worth keeping. Obviously, that's a playable card in many decks. The Wardens, the Survivor. Here it is. Here it is. Get ready. It's the Briar Bridge Tracker. Not too shabby. Obviously, not the best. Something that could be played in the current standard with mono green, the Overseer, and then not even a list card. What a bummer of a pack. We do get a few cards that are worth pulling out though. The Mending, the Tracker, the Forest, and of course that full art card as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out some of my other brand new Dominaria United decks in the recent uploads within YouTube. And of course, have a magical day. I can't wait to see you soon in the next.